Mr. DJ Barbecue.
Hi, everybody. Here we go. It's the last demo, so I'm allowed to drink beer, right?
Yeah, we're both allowed to drink beer. In fact, we have to. Cheers.
There we go.
It's a big Feastival.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for being here. So we're going to do the world's best burger in the history of forever. So I'm all about cooking over live fire, charcoal, wood, because there's flavor in fuel. We've been cooking on gas and electricity for 70 years. Before that, everything was barbecue.
Millions of years.
Yeah, millions of years, man. And the thing is, everybody thinks barbecue came from America, but barbecue came from Earth. You know, it came from Africa. Some of the best grillers are the Portuguese, the Brazilians, the Turks, man. Go to Turkish restaurants because they know how to cook over live fire. So we're going to be putting together some meat and some bread. I got lucky there. Haven't slept a whole lot.
Public liability insurance.
I've been smoking lots of meat for the past 4 days.
We have some meat.
We have meat. Okay, here we go. So,
Boom.
Kim, thank you for everything. This is the man that's worked tirelessly to make all of us look good,
This
okay?
is absolutely
Kim.
true. Kim runs this whole show.
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. So,
is this what you call looking good?
oh, man, that hurt. So what we're going to do, if you're going to do a burger and you want to pimp it out and go crazy and just give it next level flavors, get a couple of different cuts of meat and have your butcher, grind them down, mince them. So usually the classic burger is chuck because it's that kind of frontal muscle kind of in there. When you do the cow, you got the frontal.
20 points.
Here's the brisket in here, right? And I like the expensive cuts are all back here, on there. Your rump, your sirloin, all that.
And in that outfit, you can see every single bit of meat.
I like diaphragm and belly and frontal muscles, especially when I'm smoking meat, because the frontal muscles, they work really hard, and they've got connective tissue, and they're tough, and they're angry, so you have to slow cook them so you can break down that connective tissue. But there's wonderful flavors in those cuts of meat. So chuck, it's got a lot of fat in it. It's good fat. So if you just want to be a bit easy, just get chuck. That's killer meat. And you can actually slow cook chuck and do like pulled beef with a big chuck joint. My grandpa does a really rad recipe. It's actually in my book. But then my favorite steak on the cow is the flank, the skirt, the bavette. Those kind of diaphragm muscles. Wonderful, wonderful
sort of
flavor.
Up here, kind of.
It's all around right in here,
This kind of bit.
So we've got brisket, we've got flank, we've got chuck. And if you want to take your burger to the next level, bone marrow. Like just go to your butcher's, get a bone marrow, put it in some water, let it soak, and then I think like a 7 to 10% mix of bone marrow into that. You got the bone marrow?
I told you, he's a legend. There's nothing
I'm not worthy. I'm not. You got bone marrow. You're the best. This is going to be the best burger ever. Oh my gosh. And you got it from Ginger Pig. You didn't mess around. Okay. So
it's Jamie Oliver's budget. I'm not even.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so
we can get the good stuff this time.
Oh man, this is amazing. Look at that. That's the marrow you want. You don't want to go crazy on it, It's all about textures. So here we go. We've got the chuck, we've got brisket, and we got flank. And if you ever want to do a really good steak, get a bavette or a flank or a skirt. They're all kind of the same thing. And marinate it in Italian dressing, like the cheapest bottle ever. I mean, Paul Newman's actually too good. They're here, aren't they?
He's not here.
No, he's not here, but they're here. I meant to grab some because I was doing bavettes, man. It's my favorite recipe. It's actually one of the first recipes I learned from my father. He was a working class guy and he couldn't afford expensive cuts, so it was always frontal muscles or down here belly diaphragm. So he would take the flank steak. And he would get a Ziploc bag and throw a couple of those in there with just a bottle of Italian dressing. Shake it up, throw it in there. And because he couldn't afford, expensive meats, and they were kind of not dry aged for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, it was a bit tough. So the vinegar in the Italian dressing would start tenderizing that muscle. So if you do it one night,
break it down.
Yeah. And so then you just kind of take it out. Get all that olive oil and all those herbs. But the thing is, Italian dressing is perfect. It's easy, It's olive oil, it's vinegar, it's herbs and spices. It's like the perfect blend. And then just hit it on a grill. And the cool thing about these mussels are, you can cook for everybody because the way the flank works, if it goes this way, the muscle streams, you got that kind of fat bit here, and then it tapers off. So if you've got family members that want, well done, those end bits are good. And then if you've got family that like medium, you go there. And then that middle bit can go kind of medium rare.
Down to, lovely.
Yeah, and then the key with poking it.
You can see that here.
Yeah, you got to poke your meat. So you can use thermometers and stuff, but that's cheating. I think it's important to learn how to poke. So when you're cooking it and it kind of gets squishy, that's rare. So just do this to your cheek, and that's kind of what rare feels like right there. And then you kind of come down to your chin, and that's medium, and you go down up to here, and that's well done. Or you take your thumb and this finger, and you don't press on it, you just touch them, and you touch that little pocket, and that's where you want to be with rare, and then medium, and then well done, right there.
Absolutely.
And just rub your meat, then poke your meat. And then you'll know where it is.
These are lessons for life.
Lessons for life. Okay. Oh, you've got them. Oh man, good. So we got some. Oh, be careful. Is that burning anything? No. Okay, we're good. So we got some onions over here. We put some brown sugar because we're gonna pimp out this burger. So do I need a bowl or something?
You probably do.
I don't need a bowl. I got wood, man. Okay, so we've got all these wonderful cuts of meat.
Yeah, all right.
So we're gonna get them all together. Okay, can you throw some, is that thing really hot? It's really hot.
This is really hot. This has been going for...
Oh my goodness gracious, that thing is
just
okay,
before...
That's good, I want it hot. Is there a goof-proof zone? When you're setting up your grill, always give yourselves like a goof-proof zone or a safe zone or an indirect zone. So I usually put like charcoal on one side and no charcoal over here so I can get the color, get that sear, and then I'll move it over to the indirect side if I got to cook to the bone or if I don't want to make sure it's all the way cooked. Because did you guys know that more people go to the emergency room for food poisoning between the months of June and September? And that's from improperly cooked barbecue, okay? So give yourself a little safe zone so you can like make sure it cooks all the way through because salmonella sucks. Just say it with me. Salmonella sucks. There we go. Sorry, kids, that you just said the word sucks. But that's an okay word. Bowl. Okay, I'm a bad dad. Thank you. Okay,
Not a very big bowl, but it's a bowl.
Now listen, I'm gonna get.
So you put in there. What did you put in there?
I've got chuck. I've got flank. I've got brisket, and I'm gonna debling the rings.
Oh,
you got it. And then I'm. Did I lose it?
Was that a meaningful ring, that one?
It was time for it to go.
Anyone see it? Come up. I can't see it.
Do you guys know where it is? Is it gone? Did my balls just drop?
There we are.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
You're awesome. So I've got some bone marrow, so I'm just going to scrape it in there. So I want to cut it up. There's a lot of meat here, so I can get a couple burgers rocking. Hey, so Kim, I need to get that bacon going, but it is pretty hot.
I've got bacon. Oh, there's bacon.
There's bacon.
Nice streaky bacon.
Yeah, just get good, because the problem is it's raging in there. Yeah, get it over here. Yeah, just be careful. It's super hot. I don't want you to hurt your hands, although you have asbestos hands, don't you? Okay, so, oh my gosh, which knife do I use?
Do you want a big one or a really big one?
I want the big one, dude. So we're going to chop the bone marrow, everybody.
These are Steve's amazing knives from Flint and Flame. These are awesome stuff.
So we use charcoal, we use wood, and you can actually cook your wood to make charcoal. And one thing you should try to do in the UK is buy British charcoal, because 95% of the charcoal that's used in this country is imported, and it's decimating rainforests. The guy over at my stand, Matt Williams from Oxford Charcoal Company, he lives locally, and he's a hobbit. He's a feral man who makes charcoal. And it's quite scary because he's always burning his hair off because he's got a big kiln and he just cooks wood for a living.
That might be the most manly job there ever is.
He was a thatcher for 20 years before that. It doesn't get any more manlier, right?
He's the most butch man I've ever heard of. That's ridiculous. He's
going to watch out because he'll impregnate you if you walk past him, man. He's amazing. Sorry, kids. Okay. So we're gonna get this bone marrow in there and just kind of work it all through, all this lovely, lovely textures and just awesomeness. Like if you see bone marrow on a menu where they roast it in that bone, order it, because it's one of my favorite things. Okay.
There's a restaurant called St. John. I don't know if you know that place. They used to do a little starter, which was just bone marrow on toast.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's heaven.
Next level. Okay, so we've got our mince. Now, I like an imperfect burger. I don't like it all perfect. I don't buy those things and press my burgers. You know, I get the meat I want, and I put it in a ball, and then I just gently smush it. I don't want to pack it all in because there's that fat in there. There's that bone marrow in there. And that fat, when it renders down, it's going to flavor the meat because fat is flavor, okay? So, and you get these little kind of like, you know, pockets. I call them fjords of flavor, little flavor canyons. Okay. So there's how's our bacon going? Is it going good over there? You're a good man, Kim. Not many of us left. You know that? So what we do at festivals is we cook really good burgers and we smoke pork shoulder. We do pork butts. Yeah. So now I was asking Kim, you know, what should we do? Should we do pork butt or should we do burgers? But pork butt is a very ambitious recipe, and it's this part of the pig, right to the hock here, and that cut there. If you want to do it, cook it slow and low. I'm talking like 100. What's 225 over here in Fahrenheit? Is that about 105?
Well, yeah, so 100.
Nathan,
yeah.
225, about 105. Yeah, so I go like 18 hours.
You bought your own technical consultant.
I do. I got Nathan Outlaw as my. He's been kind of, you know, he's actually talking to me right now on everything to say. It's all coming from Nathan Outlaw.
Because many Michelin-starred Nathan Outlaw.
He's not just fish. He likes his meats, man.
Yeah.
So what's that? I'm not going to say that, Nathan. Gosh, it's so embarrassing. You are the best chef in the world. Yes, you are. And your kids are amazing. Yes, they're awesome. Are your kids out there?
They are.
Somewhere. Because they're mad. So basically, Nathan pre-ordered a rad burger. And that's what I called my kids' burgers last year. And I called them kids' burgers this year. And I had to call my sign guy and change my signs all around to make sure I had the rad burger on the menu.
Right.
So he pre-orders it. And then and Jessie, his daughter, has yet to have one. So I messed up. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go to Le Bon and nick some of their meats. And then we're going to do it. So we got some nice big burgers.
Beautiful.
How many? Are we allowed to feed them?
We're not allowed. It's just you and I, man.
We suck.
We suck.
We suck like salmonella.
We do. Almost as bad.
You found my ring. Come see me later, baby. Not like that. Where's your mind? Yep. Oh, man, you're the best. Okay, let's get these burgers on.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect. Kim.
Do we need all of those, or can this one be tested?
You can test the bacon to make sure it's really good. So, I've got our patties, right?
Oh,
nice and just loose. That way, all that fat breaks down and just flavors that patty. So we're gonna get, right here. That's the sweet spot. We'll get this one over here. Boom.
Ooh, yeah.
There we go. These are big. I should do a real skinny one, you know, because kids like those really skinny things. They don't want them too big. So we'll do like a kid size.
A little half-size one.
Yeah, a little half-size one. And don't tell the kids there's bone marrow in there. They'll start freaking out, you know. We did a demo at Camp Festival the other week. My friend Nick Weston from Hunter Gather Cook, I don't know if you guys saw his show earlier today. And he did bunny butchery. So he took apart a bunny rabbit on stage. But, you know, kids should see where their food comes from, you know? So he's chopping off the bunny feet, but they're good luck. You know, rabbit's feet are good luck. So I'm handing them out to the crowd, and then he goes and just hawks off the head of the rabbit. Offered that to the crowd. Like 3 kids ran away crying.
Yeah.
Mommy!
Mommy!
The bank's son's just going... And he stayed like that for 3 days. But he does these camps where he teaches kids how to hunt, gather, and cook and forage. And he gives the feet away, and he actually offers the head. And some kids say, I'll take it. Anyway, they were cleaning the tents up later that evening, and they found the rabbit head in the kid's sleeping bag.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, you've been DJing here as well all weekend.
Yeah, I just did a set on the bandstand. I'm going to do one a bit later.
Have you got another set tonight?
Yeah, we'll do a set, because, like, listen, we've sold out of food, so we're just going to play music and throw a party, you know?
Concentrate on the DJ bit of DJ barbecue and less on the barbecue.
We do catertainment.
Catertainment.
Yep, I'm dawning in a new era of
you had
catertainment.
them pumping up the other night, and that is an apron.
Thanks. I was in Mexico City recently doing a pilot for some TV show, and I went to the Mexican wrestling store where I bought the cape and where I bought the apron. And then I ate a rogue taco and lost 10 pounds in 1 month. That was awful.
Yeah, it would take a rogue taco for me to fit into spandex, I can tell you that.
Hey, man, I'm back in spandex weight, though. That was good, you know?
Maybe that's what I need, buddy.
There we go. Okay. This is good. Good weight, bro. Here we go. Let's see if I can get it there. Oh. We'll get it. Come on. Here we go. Always play with your tools. Rub your meat, poke your meat, and play with your tools. Let's see if I can get this. Yes! Yeah. How we doing, bro? I'm not even paying attention, am I?
Kim is, that's what.
Yeah, Kim's doing it. Good fire, bro. We'll let these guys go a bit further.
Okay.
So
what else do we need for the most perfect, most awesome burger?
We got the bacon, we got the onions. So what you should do is get some red onions, chop them all up, throw them in a pan at a low heat, just kind of slow cook them, and throw some brown sugar in there, and that'll just like nicely caramelize the onions.
Nice.
You got the tang, you got the sugar, and that'll kind of top it off. Then we've also got the bacon. What kind of cheese are we going? We going decadent cheese? We got. Did I say cheese when I wrote you the email? Can we go find some cheese?
Where's Alex?
Yeah, well, dude, I'll go see Alex.
I was going to say, there's a dude here that makes cheese in the house.
Right.
So.
Recently, I did a recipe on my YouTube channel. So I work with Jamie. We have the FOODTUBE channel. Then I got my own DJ barbecue channel where every Friday I drop a new recipe. So we wanted to do one in honor of Elvis Presley. Yeah, whoop! We love Elvis. Like her much, like her. So it's something you should only eat once every decade, you know? So I made this beef patty that big, 7 rashers of streaky bacon, and then I took some blackcurrant jam, and I took some crunchy peanut butter, whisked them all together. So I put that on the burger. Then I put 2 slices of mature cheddar, and then melted that on, and then 7 strips of bacon on a brioche bun. Oh. It's a heart attack waiting to happen. So don't watch that video, because no human should do that recipe.
No.
Unless it's your one little naughty thing every 10
It'll be your
years.
last naughty thing.
Yeah. So here's our burgers.
They're looking great.
So you want to get that sear, you want to get that crust. Now, here it is. This, you might have saw Jamie and I do this. Oh man, I forgot to season them, man. Oh man, I'm all over the place.
That's all right.
I put salt and pepper on those before I threw them on. There it is. Thank you. I forgot to put the salt and pepper on it. I'm making it rain salt. I'm not even looking. Do you see that? Now, I like to wait with the pepper. I put the pepper on at the very end because pepper can sometimes go acrid. We got a really hot heat over there. So when I do steaks and I do burgers, I just put them with some sea salt, like some good Maldon or something like that. And then at the end, when it's resting, then I put the pepper on.
Okay.
Okay, so now that I've got the sear, this is actually, Jamie does this, Richard Turner from Hawksmoor. You got a brush for me, bro? There it is. You're good, dude. You've got everything taken care of. So get some American, like yellow mustard, like French's, and then just get it on there. And seriously, that just goes sweet and tangy. It cooks in there. When I'm doing my ribs, that's the glue. That's the beginning. So I rub this stuff on my ribs, and then I put like a rub. And if you want to start playing with, you don't have to buy rubs. You can make your own. The best way to do like a barbecue rub, you need 5 essential ingredients. Oh my God, that's hot. It's salt, pepper, onion granules, garlic granules, and a little bit of brown sugar. You gotta be careful with brown sugar. It's good, but sugar can burn. And that's why, so if you want to add like barbecue sauce onto your chicken or your burgers, you don't add it till the very, very end, because those sugars will burn, especially if you got a really, really hot heat. So what I do with chicken is I get that sear, then I move it to the indirect side, the illegal side, and then hit it with the barbecue sauce like the last 8 minutes of the cook, just so we can caramelize on that. How are we doing over there? Looking really good? It's nice and hot, dude. Yeah, they're looking really good. Okay, once we know those things are cooked, so I'm gonna start slicing this. I'm gonna get a different knife. Which knife do I choose from? So it's Andrew, is that correct?
It is, yes.
Where are you from, Andrew?
I run a place called the Truscott Arms in Maida Vale, in London.
In Maida Vale?
Maida Vale.
Damn, dude. Thanks for hanging out with me. Okay, so let's get some cheese. What kind of cheese we doing here?
We're doing cheddar, because it's what Kim
Extra
can find.
mature, decadent. I love it, man. Elvis Presley would be proud, my friend. So let's get some of this stuff on there. Okay. Yeah, so we're out of food, guys. So, hey, if you guys are doing other festivals, next week I'm at Grill Stock, and then we're at On Black Heath, and I'm hosting 2 chefs clubs. Are you going to be there?
Going to that
I'm
one?
winning with you. You found my ring. Call me later. And then, I'm just kidding. And then I'm going to be at Meatopia.
Oh, yes, Richards do.
Yeah, because meat tastes good.
Meat tastes good.
I have a T-shirt that says that. And so I'll be there curating the main stage. We fly in 30 of the best meat chefs out there. I'm trying to convince Nathan Outlaw to come and hang out, just so I can hang out with the really tall men and feel manly.
Did you meet Andre last night from Brazil?
I brought him over.
Oh, is he your guy?
He's my call.
I like him. He's coming over from Ethiopia, he said.
Yep, he did all 4 of them. He did the picanha, and I heard it was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect picanha, which is like the
awesome.
rump cap. The rump cap.
Yeah,
That's
rump
kind
cap,
of the famous cut they use in Brazil. Churrasqueira. They're like some of the best grillers.
Oh, he's your dude, is he? Oh, I like that guy.
Well, he just kept pestering me on Instagram for 3 years. He's like, I want to come cook with you. And I'm like, dude, you live in Brazil. He's like, I don't care. I will come cook with you. So I said, well, I'm doing grill stock. And I taught him how to be my pit master. And he teaches me stuff all the time. He's a lovely, lovely individual. How are we doing over there, Kim? So can we start getting some, can we
ready
flip
for
them?
cheese?
Are we? These are good? Okay, let's give him another flip. And then I'm going to hit him with a bit more. There we go. Oh, man. Two-handed. Look at that crust, that little bark there. Beautiful. Oh, we're going to cook all that in there. This is really good. Okay, now, ouch. Note to self, longer brush. There goes all the hair off my knuckles. I didn't want that hair anyway.
Is spandex flammable, do we know?
This is flame retardant spandex.
Flame retardant spandex. Well, that's fine then. We're all right.
500 quid a suit, bro. Custom built. You don't get your name and stuff unless it's custom built. Because what was happening was, I DJ a lot, and when you're DJing, I just think DJs look really boring. You know, they're sitting there knob twiddling, right? Yeah. And plus, I'm not that good at mixing. So I'll spin some tunes, I'll get on the mic, and I'll do costume changes. That way I can distract people from my lack of mixing skills, you know what I mean? And, but I was always buying women's spandex, because that's all they make. They don't make spandex for men. I don't know why.
It's a
puzzle
for us all.
Well, it was always built wrong, you know? And it was always like fruit and tube edge. So I started having to call people. I called Jessie J and Rita Ora's designer. I know Madonna told me to quit name dropping, as did Dizzy Rascal last night. And she made my outfits for me.
Amazing.
Okay, let's give them let's give that one a little flip so that we can get that. There we go. So now the yellow mustard is cooked into the burger, and we're gonna make it rain cheese onto these guys. I like them rare. I like them a bit rare, so. Okay, these are good. So we'll get that cheese on there. Ouch, man, that's hot. I should be wearing gloves, shouldn't I? If it gets anywhere near it, we're gonna be good. I did ask for a hot heat, and Kim gave me a super.
We knew Raymond Blanc would go on stage, and we had to light it before him.
Oh, you did it for Raymond Blanc?
No.
Am I following?
No, we had to make this before he went on stage.
Oh, you did?
We couldn't do it during, so we put a lot of.
Thank you.
That's been going for a while.
I can't believe I'm following Raymond Blanc, man. That guy is
not bad
rad.
going.
Ray White. Okay, now, do we have a bowl, like a cloche, like a metal bowl?
A metal bowl, no,
a metal bowl. So,
Ah.
to get that cheese to do its magic, as it dances and flavors into the meats,
Yeah.
you put a cloche on there, and you kind of create your own little atmosphere, your own kind of like, ecosystem of awesomeness for that burger.
We've got the big lid. Would the big lid do, or do you want an individual cloche?
No, you need a smaller lid.
Okay,
You need to kind of put that lid in the dryer, like Kylie Minogue was put in the dryer at one point. Okay.
Okay, well, our condiments here for our burger.
Well, okay.
Well, buns, I suppose, as well.
I didn't even see these, man. This is what I do when I do my rubs. So I've got ground white pepper. So if you want to put pepper on your burger, go with ground white pepper because it doesn't go acrid like cracked pepper. I also love using cayenne and salt and garlic granules. And they make a really, really good burger. And then a little bit of brown sugar just to go next level. Okay, now I need another knife that can cut into my bread.
Kim has closhed your burger for you.
He closhed it.
You want a bread knife?
That's a cheese knife, man.
A cheese knife? There wasn't a bread knife.
Is there a ue?
No.
Hey, did you know who invented bread?
Who?
The Portuguese.
Did they?
Yep. I read that when I was on an airplane with an interview with Nuno Mendes. Fact. Okay, I
Nuno
can't see.
Nuno is a legend.
We'll get through it this way. This knife will work. So also toast your buns. I like to use a demi brioche, not too much sugar, but you got to watch them because with the brioche, those sugars will burn, man.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And brioche is all butter as well, so.
Yep. So they can go. You guys got to watch them. They can go quick. How they doing? Oh, they're going good over there. All right. Now these. Look at this. So now he's got the cloche. You've got that wonderful little environment happen there. We're gonna melt that cheese onto those burgers. We're gonna get our brioche buns rocking. Sorry about the mess with all the cheese. You'll forgive me, right?
Yeah, we're done.
We're done. I forgot to drink my beer, man. So a lot of my recipes, I don't want people to be afraid of fire. You know, it's how we cooked in the beginning, and there's flavor in fuel. There's flavor in wood and charcoal. Actually, more in the wood. Charcoal is just clean. It's just a great source of energy. So, you know, throw some wood chunks on there, or maybe cook the wood. I was with these guys in Portugal, and we were doing frango piri piri, really authentic. And these guys were on an oil drum, and they had the back of a refrigerator compressor coil on top of the oil drum, and it made a perfect grill. So they were cooking, you know, cigarettes in their mouths, drinking beer, you know, cooking cork oak. And then as soon as it would go turn to charcoal, they would send it over to the other side, spatchcock the chickens, and throw them on over there and cook them. And then we made this really quick piri piri that was amazing. So it had lots of bacon in it. A full clove of garlic, local oregano, is that what you guys say, oregano? And then just some local hot sauce, because the normal piri piri can take sometimes 2 weeks to 4 weeks to come into fruition, because they use like moonshine that farmers make called Madronia. But a lot of restaurants, you'll taste Scotch whiskey in their hot sauce. Yeah, they use that. So it takes about 2 weeks to come to fruition. So this is like kind of a quick one. So put DJ Barbecue, Frango Piri Piri, if you want to know how to do it. So let's get some mayonnaise rocking.
Mayonnaise on.
I'm gonna get another knife. Okay.
A little knife up here.
We'll do one of these. I'll use a little. Oh, there we go.
There we are.
So let's get some mayonnaise rocking. So you've already got the mustard that's cooked in there. We got some mayonnaise. Oh yeah, everything tastes better with mayonnaise and bacon. That's on there. We're gonna go top as well. Oof. All right.
Butter those things up.
They're
Lovely.
good.
We're good.
They're good. All right, cool. Let's get them rocking. I'm gonna show you guys. Do you guys? Anybody see Jamie Oliver? Has he been doing any cooking here? Yeah.
He's done a bit of cooking.
Has he? If you ever watch the man plate food, he always piles it high. When we did the Insanity Burger on his comfort food show, I just had to keep pulling my jaw off the floor because it's like a magician watching that guy cook.
It is.
Okay.
This is done less, but they're all good.
Oh, dude, they're all good. She's eating them all anyway. Okay. Can I borrow that, please? Round of applause for Kim for doing all the
Kim.
work.
As ever.
Sorry I made you do all the work, bro. You're a good man. I'm sorry. Thanks for everything. We can almost go home. Okay. Oh gosh, look at those big, beefy, with the fjords of flavor and that fat cascading over there. Oh man. So when you want to flavor it, you know, salt, garlic granules, maybe a bit of cayenne in there. Simple, rad flavors. Now, it's the best invention ever. So we're gonna go big old
Big on the
things
bacon.
of streaky bacon, man. Oh gosh, I love bacon. Can I just throw bacon out to the crowd? Who wouldn't want to have bacon rain upon them, okay? So we get these lovely. Okay, so now my question to you good people here at Big Feastival is, do we add any veg? Do we go tomato and iceberg lettuce?
Okay, hands up for yes for veg. Hands up for no for veg. No for veg, definitely one.
Wow. Where'd my beer go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So did they say no veg?
They said no.
Really?
It was about 60-40.
Okay, we won't go veg.
I mean, the crowd rules. We're a democracy here, man.
So if you want to go veg, I love iceberg lettuce, some tomatoes. Sometimes I'll chop them up and actually put them in some mayonnaise and some hot sauce. So here we go. Boom. Waka pang. Boom. Waka pang. Kaboom. Wish that was in slow motion.
That was good. That was good.
Okay, and there you have it. The ultimate burger, man. Flank, chuck, brisket, bone marrow, and love from Kim. Bacon, mayonnaise. Oh, caramelized onions, onions.
Take it off, take it off.
Hey, sorry. Stop. Take those clasps back, Here we go. get some of these guys on here. Wow, you did put some brown sugar in there.
Do you have dental insurance?
Make it rain onions, man. Walk a bang. Walk a bang. Where'd the other one go?
Underneath.
There it is.
Stuck to the onion.
Walk a bang. And make it look all messy. There we go.
Now it's done. Now they are the ultimate burgers. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. Fantastic.